I'm Martha Cooper. I'm a photographer from New York City, and I specialize in shooting, I'd say, urban art and culture.
I'm Ian Cox. I'm from England. I'm a photographer specialising in documenting street art, artists at work. I was invited to Underbelly by Workhorse a couple of years ago for New York. I went out and documented the New York project when it was finished.
You know, I heard about this project, and it just sounded so intriguing in Paris to do something seriously underground, and I'm always up for underground. This was seriously underground because we had to go down and down and down and down and down, and one of the most fun things about it was that there was a train line running right by, so you had the noise and the sound and sometimes the light and the feeling of being in a subway. And that made it more exciting than it would have been if it had been perfectly quiet.
Going to the place, gotta say, it scared the living daylights out of me. A group of people in the early hours of the morning, creeping through the streets, carrying lots of luggage, climbing down ladders through manhole covers in pitch black. The trains thundering past in view makes you realise exactly where you are. Very challenging as a photographer because it was quite dark, and as the hours went by with all of these people painting, it quickly became very misty in there and very, very smelly. So a mask was essential, but an obstruction to taking pictures as well, because looking through the camera with a mask on is quite difficult.
I actually have never worn a mask before, but because there was so much spray happening at the same time and we had to wear a mask, that actually made it really difficult for me as a photographer. The mask kind of got in the way of the camera. Plus, it made me feel a little bit claustrophobic, which I don't necessarily feel when I'm in the dark underground, but there was a more tension, I would say. So many people spraying at once, having to try to take pictures. There wasn't very good light. I had arrived from New York the same day. I didn't have enough time to relax in between getting off the plane, and I arrived at like 3 o'clock, and by 4 in the morning we were already going to the tunnel, so I could have used a little more sleep time.
I can still smell it now after 72 hours. My camera bag still stinks of acetone. My camera smells. I'm still cleaning paint dust off of everything, but hey, I've got some great documentary evidence of what went on. Met some great characters, lasting friendships. I'm looking forward to what comes next.
As a photographer, it was a, for me, tense situation. Not because it was illegal, not because I was afraid of being caught, but more I was afraid of not getting the right pictures. And for me, that's really the most important thing.